my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating this holiday look. On the eyes we have a chocolate brown cat eye with a little bit of gold shimmer, and on my lips I have this gorgeous shiny red lip combination, perfect for any Christmas party or any holiday event that you're attending. If you want to know how I achieve this look, please keep watching, but before we jump into the tutorial, I would just love it if you subscribed and hit the thumbs up button. It would really mean a lot to me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and let's jump right in. First things first, to prep my skin, I've started with my beloved WELEDA Skin Food. Honestly, I cannot rave enough about this product. This moisturizer wears so beautifully under makeup, especially during the winter months. I feel like I like to have a nice, thick, moisturizing layer under my makeup, and this has never pilled, not once. I've had a lot of issues with other moisturizers, kind of not mixing well with certain foundations, and so far, I've not had a single problem, so I just always go back to this one. I love it. While I'm here, I might as well tell you what I've used on my eyes as well. So I've used the GLAMGLOW Bright Eyes under my eyes. This is also pretty thick, hydrating under eye cream. So usually I like to start with skin first, but today I'm gonna start with my eyes because I feel like we're doing something a little extra festive, a little extra bold for the holiday season. So we might be prone to some fallout, stuff like that. So I'm gonna leave my skin till the end. So to prime my eyes, I'm going to use my NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. This is just the no color one. I did purchase the medium and dark eyeshadow primers from NARS as well, but they're a little dark for just an all over base, so I like to use this one. I'm now just going to set that primer that I just applied with a setting powder so my shadow blends out a little bit more seamlessly later on. You can use whatever kind of powder or eyeshadow you want that's just similar to your skin tone and just apply a light wash over your eyes. So using this kohl liner, I'm going to map out the general shape of the eye that I'm going for. So I'm going to start by mapping out my wing, and then I'm also going to blend it inwards to kind of give the eyes a little bit of a contour. So what I've done is I've basically just followed my bottom lash line, and as if it were extended up towards the tail of my brow, I drew my wing on in that kind of line and angle. So now I'm just going to take a little brush and start blending that out. I'm also going to slightly blend it in, and it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just kind of mapping out a general shape for what I'm going to build upon to create this eye look. So yeah, you guys can see how I kind of have that base shape going on. This is what we kind of want it to look like. By the way, if I sound a little raspy, it is because I am just getting over a cold. It's very annoying. I've kind of lost my voice, but it's pretty much back to normal now, so thank God. So I'm going to be dipping into the shade Rustic in my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Is it Anastasia or Anastasia? I've heard it both ways. Anastasia, Anastasia. I've always thought it was Anastasia, but I hear everyone say Anastasia. So leave a comment, is it Anastasia or Anastasia? You tell me. Anyways, dipping into the shade Rustic, I am going to just apply that on top of the liner that I just applied, just to smoke it out and intensify it a little bit more and to just build that shape a little bit deeper. I'm going to be applying this Makeup Geek pencil on my lower lash line as well. I'm only going to be bringing it in about halfway in, and I'm just going to blend that out to soften it up. And doing the same thing that I did on the top, I'm also going to do on my bottom lash line, just dipping into that Anastasia shade and blending it out. So now I'm going to be cutting my crease with my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Light 1 Chantilly. So going back into my Soft Glam palette, I'm going to dip into the shade Glistening and apply that on top of the concealer I just applied. So I'm going to go in with M Cosmetics Brush Tip Liner in the shade Brown. I'm just going to apply a very thin wing. So I'm going to go back in with my Makeup Geek kohl liner and just line my tight line just to really intensify that top lash line. And now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and apply some mascara. I'm going to be using the Lancome Lash Idol mascara. So I think I'm going to go with these VELOUR Effortless lashes. These are in the style Final Touch. I think these will be good because I honestly don't want anything too crazy, but I just want a little bit of extra volume on my outer corners. So I'm basically applying strip lashes purely out of laziness because it's getting pretty late. I wanted to film a lot earlier, but it took me an embarrassing amount of time to set up my studio today. Basically anything that could have went wrong went wrong. So we're saving a little bit of time today, applying a strip lash. Okay, so I am just going to apply these. Okay. I might apply a little bit of mascara just to amp up the volume a bit, but these are really pretty lashes. Okay, so now I'm gonna be moving into skin. I'm gonna be going in with my Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation in the shade Y218, and I'm just going to apply 1 pump of that all over my face. I'm not personally a huge fan of foundations for myself. I usually go with the tinted moisturizer, but for a look like this, it's a bit more glam. I usually like to go for a little bit more coverage. So now I'm gonna go in with my NARS Creamy Concealer and just conceal all the spots that need to be concealed. I'm just gonna be applying that underneath my eyes, on my chin, around my nose, and in between my brows. So now I'm gonna go in with my Givenchy setting powder and just set those areas. So I'm using shade number 2, and I'm actually focusing on picking up the purple shade in the palette for under my eyes, just to brighten this area. I'm just using a powder puff just to really set that area well. That powder really does do a great job at setting my makeup and making sure everything looks really smooth. I know it's a little bit on the more high-end, luxury, expensive side, but I honestly think it is worth the splurge. So now I'm just dipping into my DIOR Backstage contour palette, and I'm gonna be using my most used contour shade. Honestly, I've gone through 2 of these palettes already, just the contour shade. And I've got to say, this formula is just amazing. The color is so good for my skin tone. I honestly find this palette really versatile as well, and I use it on the eyes all the time. It's one of my most loved products. But today I'm just going to be taking that and contouring. Again, I'm just blending that color upwards for a more lifted effect. I'm going to use this bronzer by Fenty Beauty in the shade Into Sun just to intensify the contour a little bit more. I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorite cream blushes today. This is Sunset Strip by Nudestix. This is a really beautiful peachy pink shade. It looks good on so many skin tones. I just absolutely adore it. I'm mainly keeping this blush on the high points of my cheeks just because I want this look to be quite lifted and pretty chiseled looking. All right, so I'm just going to quickly do my brows off camera and I will be right back. Okay, brows are done, and now we're gonna do lips, my favorite part. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a nude lip or a red lip, but since we're feeling festive, I think we're gonna go with a red lip. I'm gonna start with half red lip liner from MAC and just outline my lips. I'm gonna overline a little bit because I just personally love the way an overlined lip looks. All right, my lips are lined and I'm having a really hard time deciding which red lip to go with, but I think I'm gonna go with this one by Yves Saint Laurent. This is their Slim Velvet Radical Lipstick in the shade 302. I've never tried this lipstick before, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. Ooh, it is very soft. So this is the lipstick right off the bat. I really love the way it feels on my lips. It feels very soft and velvety, hence why it has the word velvet in the name. And I also really love this color. I actually feel like it's a very wearable red. I think I'm gonna apply a little bit of a red gloss on top. So I'm gonna go in with this LipShine from Shiseido. This one is in the shade 307. Actually, I'm really loving this combination. I think it is just gorgeous. Very elegant, very holiday. All right, now to finish off the look, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of highlighter to my cheekbones and my inner corner. I'm just gonna go with the good old faithful MAC Soft and Gentle. That is it for this tutorial today. I hope you guys enjoyed this holiday look as much as I did. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the like button. It would help me out so much and I would really appreciate it. If there's any other looks you want to see from me, please leave me a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.